Hey guys, me Zang16. I am back for more Baldur's Gate 3. Have an absolute blast enjoying the game. So, when last we left off, we got some armor and some new things, and we destroy the So hopefully it goes well. You guys alike, guys? And let's see if we can take down Gortash, or let's see who we can take down. Okay.
The one with that dink in his chest plate. I'll give him a few more of those.
Better than ever. With all the articles about
Don't give up now.
Let's.
I don't read any.
Wait! If you don't read the Gazette, how do you stay informed?
Let's see. So.
Hearing you say that stresses me out more than the Gazette, mate.
Okay.
Read the Gazette today, Ed, mate. Better than ever. With all the articles about cults and war. Wait! If you don't read the Gazette, how do you stay informed?
The one with that dink.
Hearing you say that stresses me out more than the Gazette, mate.
Hells, it's everywhere still. I don't suppose you've got any experience getting oil out of sealed wood.
Isn't this black blood?
Course not. You've been talking to that lot from the Water Queen's house, haven't you? Now, did you want something, or do you just have an interest in fishing vessels? Oh, sure. In fact, we fished her out of the water. Me and Flea here were out on the water casting our nets, expecting to find the usual crop of halibut. Then, all of a sudden, my net starts dragging, and there's a bloody wave serving all twisted up in it. We took her back to the docks to try and help her, but she was already dead.
See anything else?
We both saw some sort of wake moving towards the docks when we picked her up. But there weren't any other boats around. Maybe it was something big moving underwater. I don't know. It was weird, whatever it was. Kinda looked like it might have been heading towards that building across the channel, actually. The other wave servants came to get it. Her. Sorry. They took her back to the temple. You can hear the bloody caterwauling from here. Buggered if I know. Might be something to do with all that oil in the water. It's too bad we can't sell him. Bloody waste, if you ask me.
Oh, because it.
The boat's fine, but the nets are in tatters. Need to deal with all this oil before we can fix them, though.
You better catch up to us.
All right, Captain.
So you just need to get across.
But if we'd only
We
made
just
the
need to go past the foundry to make our delivery on the wharf.
doors for hers will mean.
It's peaceful, isn't it?
Correct.
You've had yours, say now clear off.
Take a few in.
Go back to the old
What level are we?
Gortash is the second coming of Baldur. Horsecack.
Flim Cargo. All imports and exports duly handled in accordance with the Trades Act as decreed by the Council.
Another letter from Orin.
Ah.
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Yes?
I need you to,
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
I need you to, lockpick something. Where is not? There it is.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Got it.
With finesse. We'll do it my way.
Ready for another round?
Never a dull moment.
Let's see.
Need to find a way forward.
What should I do? Focus, strike true. You can
Oh boy.
On the hunt. Delicious. Let's find some prey.
Still on my feet.
Let's end this.
Oh boy.
Feel their anguish. The subtle approach.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Oh, that one's already had, so...
Got to concentrate.
What?
Something over there.
Soldier?
Off we go then.
Okay, one second. Auto save successful. So it's here. Oh. Open up the journal. Go back to Ellen and Gray.
Can you swim, Astarion?
I'm not sure, honestly. It's been a couple of 100 years.
Oh, you're missing out. Loved it as a kid. Oh, this water looks nasty as hell, though.
Something over there.
Well, it's not called Grey Harbour for nothing.
Sailed off without us, right?
Better rope now. I'll run out of coin if I stay here a day longer than I have to.
I think it is past time I left.
Sucks we won't get Gandhian help, but
Bet my net on it.
Know that we too shall gladly follow when our time has come. Is it done? Have you slain the Beastmaster? As promised, the Wave Mother rewards those who submit to her will. May the seas be as kind as you deserve. Furious and merciful Umberly, hear our prayer. Flood the world with your word. Subsume us.
so what do these do? Water rejuvenation. Maybe if I put on Karlach, maybe it'll like heal her without.
Sing in Umberly's name. Praise her. This most holy death.
So if it just stand in water, it.
Next sea passage. Oh.
What's the story?
Please grant me your blessing. I'm leaving you a nice fat purse I swiped and my favourite belt buckle. Thanks. I mean, thank you.
Very fine. I'm telling you, there's something off with that.
We have two children. You can't make us split up the family. We're risking our lives. We're doing this for charity.
Honey, you go with the girls. I'll find another way to what to do.
So wait.
Read a bedtime story to my little ones in a 10-day.
The flowers are so overrated. They're bright, gaudy, and almost never make good poison.
Are the gods truly this petty?
What to do?
Do you ever think we should have
Every bite you take, hey, you can get a whole cake.
But if we'd only made the effort, if we'd only pushed through.
The foundry's a wreck. There's nothing left to guard. Can we deliver our...
Mm-mm. Really.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
It's up there,
being a big soon.
Just anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can hold.
Never mind sweet things right before bed.
Anytime you make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now. Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
What's that?
Something over there.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
All's well that ends. Oh, not as bad as it could have.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big soon.
Baldurians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in, soon
Wow.
there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians. Oh, my apologies. Now I realise you're a local.
Mm-hmm.
Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere.
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
The culprit that burnt our farm, though. At least we got Biscotti out of that burning barn.
It's only a couple of pots. I'll do it.
Starving folk tend not to.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, we'd have had plenty for everyone.
If won't get us fed.
Something over there.
Look at that! Finest pie that fruit could have made. If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
Take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for a fire.
As long as we stand together, we can never be truly broken.
does it for our people.
The hunter has nothing to say to you. He seems to have other things on his mind.
We let emotion cloud our judgment and it almost dims.
Every last strike here.
And let them marshal all their strength against us.
Huh. Someone. Oh. Mind there.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate. Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power.
Oh.
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform. Help me. I am so hungry. My vessel. He fought the transformation. He found it excoriating. I can still taste his terror. It is delicious, but will not sustain me. We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic to restore our strength. Very well, kin. I shall dine on you.
Say bye-bye.
Go for the throat. With pleasure.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
How close am I? I am like uber close.
It's been a long day. I need to rest.
yes.
It's a racket, is what it is.
Really? The cult is on our
Days in a
doorstep,
jail cell?
and you want to talk about bread?
Let that be the end of it.
Mummy,
are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical.
the gods truly this petty.
I don't.
Doesn't make any sense.
Honestly.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
Welcome to Charis's Caress, where the only thing that goes down easier than our drinks is us.
Human boy insisting on playing his acoustic
through my brain.
high house.
Look at him.
There's such a type for certain.
Lovely paintings. Looking for a loving home.
Virility. For you, I'd
Yes,
recommend...
darling, it's very leather-like.
Seems like a lot. How long do the effects last?
It depends on the person. And their virility.
Okay, so I need to first off,
I'd recommend 2 doses.
put all that normal armor on.
That seems like a lot.
Do you not wish to pleasure your fine maiden? To feel her fingers grip yours in pure ecstasy?
And then we go to the camp.
I've got a long
Because we want Lizelle for this part.
Yes. We both know what it is capable of, but I'm not touching it. Good. If we master the tap, I'm not going to submit to this. Yes. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought It sounds awful.
Then I see where.
Baldur's Gate at last. We should... It is done.
Oh. Might as well give her the bow.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I sense some hesitation. Speak. Good sir.
It's just unpleasant to need something like this.
Much more than your fate, mine rests. You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes, give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak. What deal would he make with this?
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss.
Yes, yes, for the sake of my
may
people.
not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy.
What do you mean by that?
The Illithid can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive.
Or Orpheus?
Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
The Orphic Hammer.
Why would I?
An artifact capable
Go
of
on.
shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Isn't it just? And it's
Sounds
even more
convenient.
convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
There it is. Of course.
You really do
I'm
think
expecting
highly of
you're
yourself.
wanting my soul.
My sights are set on something much more valuable than your soul. Succulent though it would be. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir. I
I'm
have
tempted,
craved
but
it
tell
ever
me
since
why
the
you're so eager
Arch-Wizard
to pull that
Karsus
crown.
created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000
for a decade,
years.
you know.
For a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill
I wonder who
them,
did
the
that.
elder brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
What? You can't be serious.
Right here. You'll find everything is in order. The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal. I will come to collect.
What happens if I don't?
If you refuse to give me the crown, I collect your souls instead. And then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks, you skinless, hanging from a hook to watch as your world dies.
Sorry, Karlach.
Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe until then. Your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my House of Hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly you just signed. Perhaps a diabolus can offer some comfort. Or a way out. For a devil's bargain is a hard one to break.
In here I thought you had half a brain. How wrong I was. You signed a deal with Raphael. What were you thinking?
You needed a hammer. I did what needed to be done.
Because why would a devil ever lie to you? It wasn't the only way. It was the only way Raphael told you about. He just wanted to get you under his thumb. And it worked. As long as he has that contract, he owns you. I won't allow that. We're getting that contract back. You heard him, right? It's in his god's awful House of Hope. We need to find a way in. I swore I'd never return to the Hells. But for your soul, I'll make an exception. Just this once.
Oh, wow.
We need to find a Diabolist. If we can find one worth their salt, they should be able to get us into that devil's lair. I'm getting in, getting your contract, and then I'm never setting foot in the Hells again.
I'd sooner have imagined shattering a planet with my bare fist than taking a deal with a devil. But we shouldn't regret the bargain, not for one instant. Raphael can have his crown, if it means breaking Prince Orpheus free. The prince will be suspicious, but he won't be reckless enough to turn on his liberators. There'd be too little to gain from our deaths, and too much to lose. Now, to the Sharess's Caress taproom. We must tell Voss the news.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
No, I was worried.
It's concerning that something could come between us like that. Especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was?
Pretend to be clueless. Deception. So it would make more sense for deception. Eek! Eek! Uh-huh! Well, okay, so... Nat 1! Nat 1? Oh, and nat 20!
Is worse than I thought. If it read your thoughts, it knows exactly what your intentions are, and it is already plotting countermoves to stop you. We must press on. I will bolster your mental defenses. Let us hope that allows us to regain some of our lost advantage before it finds you.
Voss,
I'll
friend
talk
to the comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors. Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
The hammer? How can it be that you came to possess it? Was it Raphael?
The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. Can it be? Will the mighty Prince Orpheus soon illuminate the astral plane?
Gith's son will soon ride against Vlaakith, Voss, and I will follow him into battle.
And you will wield the greatest gift Mother Gith ever granted her dauntless children.
silver sword. I will carry it for the honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son.
Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. Let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry. No, there is not.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you. Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
Oh. Try again.
Lae'zel gave a
even
thorough
worse.
description. You can't think of more you would add.
A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will, an entire limb unto itself. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path and carries your arm with it. The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare. The silver injures the body, the gate's flesh injures the mind. A formidable weapon against Geich. Certainly not, or the Prince's honor guard would have already fractured his prison. To break Orpheus free, we will need the Orphic hammer. Very well.
Give it a good rub. Hey! You paid Raphael a visit. I want to hear all about it. Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on.
Something's off about this one. On your guard.
Oh. Raphael's latest client. Savior of the city, he says. The boss is always right, even though he's so very wrong. More than anything. My old dwarfen master used to beat me and feed me scraps. Raphael treats me right and feeds me well. Better to feast in the hells than go begging in the heavens. When I'm not my eye on potential you, I make sure the House of Hope is fully secure. When he's there, yes. But he's a busy man. Contracts and interests in many places and on many planes. This current crisis has him so busy, he's barely been home since he met you. Devils often have prettier hoards than dragons. Sneaking thieves into their vaults is a lucrative business. Doesn't usually end well for the thieves. But sometimes the thieves are rich, smart, or well-connected enough to come back in one piece. Take our esteemed Lord Gortash, for example.
She's enjoying your company, and the liquor has loosened her tongue, but she's anxious about the direction the conversation's taking.
Gortash. Formal connections and who? As long as I don't get a 1, I should be fine.
Yeah, a diabolist with a loose sense of duty and a hunger to be richer than Mammon. I almost wish he'd asked me. I'd have told him to stick his gauntlet where the sun don't shine and wiped that smug little grin off his face. Conversation's over. I've got to sober up and get back to work.
Eat more fish. It's good for you.